But today we are basically wanted to teach the students about the shore gradient, the vertical shore gradient, which shapes the distribution of species. And we are teaching the students that the lower limit of the distribution of species on the shore is usually set by competition and other biological factors, and the upper limit is usually set by physical tolerance to the environment. And they go through this exercise by looking at the different algae up and down the shore.
We're studying zonation. We're studying using quadrats, studying the different zonation, like low tide, low shore, mid shore and high shore. Studying the different species that you find, like algae coverage, seeing if you can find any animals and things, and counting all that up.
6 plates. Spiroba species. So all these are filter feeders, so they sort of stick their legs out, the barnacles and feed.
In general, we're just counting the seaweed and seeing how much a percentage cover is on the shore, and just identifying the different species between the low and the high shore.
So the ones down at the bottom behind me are the ones which tolerate a very wide range of conditions, but they need water cover the majority of the time, whereas up at the top you get very specialised species which are much harder, tolerate perhaps a harsher range of conditions, but generally get out competed when they're lower down the shore.
And we need to study 5 different species within a quadrat, and then measure the length of them, how many different species there are, and all animals that are underneath, like limpets and barnacles. And we're currently in the high shore zone, and we're going to end up on the limpet zone with a little bit of rocks and tiny lichens that are on there.
It is good practical work. It's great for experience and stuff. It's better than working from a textbook, because from a textbook things look different to what they are here. Things on this sheet will look completely different than they do on there. Yeah. So it's just easier just to use practical stuff and get in the field.
You can read the theory about something as much as you want, but you never truly really understand sort of how it pans out in the wild. So as many times as you can look at a schematic of a seashore, you never really get the same concept of it as you do when you're actually out here sampling it for yourself and seeing everything in its natural habitat.
Sounds like you're in some sort of market. It's like, oh no, you don't.